Why does France care so much about Niger? One of the biggest issues among the French elite is this coup that occurred in Niger. Behind the scenes, they talk about this more these days than the war in Ukraine. And on the surface, this makes absolutely no sense. Why would a wealthy country like France care so much about one of the world's poorest countries? That is because France is only rich on paper. When we look at the true wealth of a nation, the natural resources, Niger is so much wealthier than France.
Hi everyone, I hope you are all well by the grace of God. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm coming to share another interesting video with you. The question is, you heard that, why is it that France is so concerned about Africa, about Niger in particular? You know, the coup doesn't start from Niger, it starts from Mali and Burkina Faso and the rest before it gets to Niger. And hopefully, who knows, there will be more coming. But my question is, why is it that our leaders are not using this opportunity to liberate Africa once and for all? Why are they not doing that? Are they still comfortable, happy to be controlled, to be used as puppets in Africa? Why is it that they are not using this opportunity to liberate themselves? China did, and China is okay. Look at China now. What do they not have? The West envy China. All the time they mention China, China. When you mention China, they are scared. They tell you, oh, China is in Africa to take our resources. And they are there to, help us. But they are not. They are also there to take even more, to loot us more. China before was poor and now rich. Why can't we follow them? That's my question. Africa is poor, but yet France is worried. Don't let them fool you. Don't think that because of what is happening in Israel and Palestine now would make them stop what they are doing. Their troops are ready. We should not stop focusing on the agenda, because they will not. If our leaders turn their attention, you are hearing some of them are supporting this side, some of them are supporting the other side. Please focus on Africa. I want to share this video with you. Please listen to it.
That France is practically a third world country in comparison. Niger has oil, uranium, gold, and countless natural resources, things that France needs but does not have within their own borders. Without those resources, France cannot maintain their economy. And the French know that if the people of Niger were able to maintain and utilize those resources, they would very quickly become wealthy in the traditional sense at the expense of Western special interests, at least in theory. That is why the French elite are so worried about the coup in Niger and any revolution on the continent in Africa. They saw how quickly a nation like China could develop and become a geopolitical opponent. And if this were to happen in Africa, the European elites would lose their gravy train. It's why France will spend billions of dollars to maintain their 29 African military bases and dedicate more billions of dollars in maintaining the status quo.
You hear what he said about the reason why they fear. It's not new for us. We knew the reason why they fear. And they have about 20-something bases in Africa. So can you imagine if they want to strike, it will be easy for them. I want Africa to mobilize. I want Africa to unite. Let's listen to what our brother also has to say about what is going on in Africa. I know this, I've been saying this all the time, but let's listen to our brother also who has observed what is going on in Africa.
Is repeating itself, and we must understand what is going on. There is third world war going on right now between the East and the West, and Africa is become the weapon they are using in the middle to fight this battle. This war is not fought with guns and missiles. The winning is dependent on who can control Africa. The West and America becomes the winner if they are able to control Africa. And the East, Russia and China, also become the winner if they are able to control Africa. We must be smart. We must also understand that the West and America are not really that much afraid of BRICS. The most important threat of the West and America is the unity of Africa. So does this mean we don't need BRICS? We need BRICS as a step. And I will explain that. Now, those who think BRICS is all about equality, you must not forget that the West and America also provided the table of equality, which is democracy. And that is how come we were trapped into a modernized slavery today. Why do we...
I want to bring this video now because what is going on in Israel and Palestine, people will remove their attention and forget about the red thread that is going on in Africa. What is going on in Palestine is so complex that I cannot explain it. But what I do not understand is Israel that has spy everywhere in the world, and something like that is on their nose, as Tony Blair, our former president, said that Palestinians are living in an open prison. That's how it feels like, and that's how it is. They have been detained there. Everything about them is monitored. You know, they monitor their movement, everything. So for me to believe that they don't know what is coming, for me, my idea is they know, but they keep quiet. They want it to happen, so they will use that as an excuse and say, you see, we told you these people are murderers, they are terrorists, they are this, they are that, and use the opportunity to finish them once and for all. If you do not know Netanyahu, please learn more about him. This man, anytime he comes, there will be war between Palestinian, Lebanon. Anytime this man comes into power. When he came into power, he vowed that this is what he's going to do. And that's why they voted him in. So he would do what they asked. And you think somebody like him, who has said that this is what he's going to do, he has taken his eyes off the main reason why he's in power. I don't think so. I think he knows what is about to come. He deliberately just ignore it for it to happen so time. But let's listen to our brother.
We need to at least break the chains of the West and America, and BRICS provide that opportunity. But we must not forget that it can also mean that we are breaking the Western chain only to enter into Eastern prison. But now we need to give it a try to, first of all, break the chain of the Western powers, because we have no choice. And right now, it's like we want to join BRICS out of sentiment because of what we have been through in the hands of the West and America. One solid concrete benefit of BRICS is that there is a third party who always benefits if we trade, and that is the dollar. And BRICS is going to change that. But we must keep in mind, our strength is in unity and not in BRICS.
There is another war fighting in Africa, invisible war. Who will control Africa? Who will take the most? Just like in Berlin, when around the table when they divided Africa. Now they are doing it indirectly through our leaders. There is a war going on. But our leaders, I will always say that our leaders, I will call them our leaders, they knew it. Not that they don't know. If I will know it, why can't they know it? They know it, but what are they doing? What we need is unity. BRICS is there. They will join the BRICS. Like our brother said, if you have not heard it already, they use democracy to trap us. And now BRICS is also coming. I said it before. Even though it's small, now we'll have mouth to talk. But when it become big, we will become back, like people that will sit at the back, because not majority, but the most powerful ones, they will be the people that will be speaking. And because your hand or your finger is in their mouth, you won't say anything. Whatever they say, you will say, yes, sir, I'm in. Just like some of our leaders are doing now. Wherever they go, they follow. Wherever they go, they don't think about right or wrong anymore. They just follow. So our brother is saying that there is a war fight in Africa. It's invisible. I knew that. I know a lot of people know this, that there is a war being fought. They are all dragging. Who wins? Is it Russia and China, or is it the Western powers? We don't know. But Let's concentrate on Africa, reunite properly. Because if we do not unite properly, this war will happen. And when it happens, we'll be so miserable than we are today. We'll be so miserable than we are today. So let's unite what they are afraid of since our Ghana President Kwame Nkrumah time. The reason why they move him, I will not use assassin because they didn't. If they do it, it will be indirectly, but they overthrow him. This is the reason why they know that when we unite, we'll have the strength to be stronger than them. Just like United Kingdom, just like United America, just like EU will be even stronger. Why would us be even stronger? Because we have most of the resources, we have most of the population, the youth that will work, so we will be stronger. So this war, invisible war that is going on between the East and the West, are our leaders paying attention to it or not? This is my question. This is my question. And my second question is, are we going to take advantage of the revolution that is happening now and totally and absolutely free ourselves? Thank you so much for listening to this video. I truly appreciate your time. If this is your first time, my name is Mami. Consider subscribing as I will be bringing you things around Africa and around the world. Anything that will concern us, I will bring it here for us to share our opinion. Your opinion matters, so please leave comment. Thank you so much. God bless you. As always, I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.